It's a flurry into the night for Formula One, our first night race of the year. We are back in the Middle East, 3 races to round out the season, and they're calling this dead rubber racing. Now, the Constructors and the Drivers' Championship have been wrapped up, but there is still a big battle for who will finish third in the championship. 4 teams all battling for that honour. These last 3 races are going to be fantastic. Welcome to the desert. Welcome to the Bahrain Grand Prix. We move away from Turkey, where Lewis Hamilton was crowned a 7-time champion, to the deserts of Bahrain. Welcome to the Bahrain International Circuit for the first of a double back-to-back. This championship has already been wrapped up, but with 3 races to go, there's still a lot to be decided. Bahrain this weekend, Shakir on the outer loop next weekend. 2 weeks' time, the season rounds out in Abu Dhabi. Lewis Hamilton may be the world champion. Valtteri Bottas still just about confirmed in second, with Max Verstappen in third, but the battle over 4th place is still hotting up. Sergio Perez, Charles Leclerc, Daniel Ricciardo, Carlos Sainz, Lando Norris, Alexander Albon, Pierre Gasly and Lance Stroll all stand a chance of being in the 4th place position. On the second page, Lance Stroll leads on 59 points, Ocon on 40, Vettel 33, Kvyat, Hülkenberg still in 15th, ties at Alfa Romeo, Raikkonen and Giovinazzi on 4, Grosjean 2, Magnussen 1, and no points for Latifi or Russell. In the Constructors' Championship as well, we see Mercedes leading and the champions are 504 points. But the battle for third hotting up. Racing Point 154, McLaren 149, Renault 136 and Ferrari 130. That battle for third is still there. And of course, Alfa Romeo on 8, Haas on 3, Williams still with no points. It's the Bahrain Grand Prix at the Bahrain International Circuit, and this is your Thursday weekend preview. The first of 2 races here at the Bahrain International Circuit, back-to-back. This weekend it's Bahrain, next weekend it's the Shakir Grand Prix on the outer circuit loop. Part of that track has not been used since 2010, but this place is absolutely fantastic. Ever since it's gone onto the lights, we've had classic races one after the other. Let's take a look round on lap attack. Let's take a look around the Shakir circuit, the Bahrain International Circuit, 3.362 miles, 15 turns, 3 DRS zones, and an elevation change high at 40 metres. It is the trickiest circuit on the calendar in terms of constant time. Start the lap now! Already in 8th gear, flat out on the overtake button. Maximum fuel usage as you hit the first real heavy braking zone on the track. Down to 2nd gear for the right-hand at turn 2. Left as well up the hill towards turn number 4. Open up the DRS zone for the first time. Now swoop round turn number 4. Now don't go for the apex all the time. Let the car drift out as you get the better run through 5, 6 and 7. Jump the curbs a little bit into the braking zone 9 of turn 8, really heavy, really put the power down through 2nd gear. Now turns 9 and 10, the trickiest corners on the track, a double left whilst braking. Turn 10, hardest to crack. Go for the outside wider line, you get a straighter one for the 2nd DRS detection point on the run down the national straight towards turn number 11. Flick the car into the left, put the power down mid-apex to drift you out wide through 12 and into turn 13, my favourite part of the track. Get too much of the curves, the car will spin you round. Into 14 now, quick flick to the left before opening up the DRS once again, and straight down now, under the sand dunes as well, into turn number 15 and 16. The really 2 last braking points on the track. Flick the car into the left, the little corner there counts as the last corner, flat out to the line, DRS open again in the first zone, and that is a lap of the Bahrain International Circuit. So Lewis Hamilton coming into this weekend is already the Drivers' Champion with Mercedes as the Constructors' Champion. But of course, we've still got loads of battles between the Red Bulls as well to see which one of them going to end on top, as Alexander Albon's only got 3 races left to decide if he will team on top. The team, of course, the Red Bull want to kick him out and either going to sign Sergio Perez, who did fantastically with the second place at the Turkish Grand Prix, or sign Nico Hülkenberg, who says the deal is already practically done. Whether or not we believe him, that's another matter. But still, it's going to be an interesting race. Going forward into this weekend, watch out for the Ferraris. This circuit is type of their circuit. It's a bit like what we saw in Turkey. It's their type of circuit, and grasp it and go forward with it for some good points today. They're only now 6 points off of Renault in the Constructors' Championship. It's Racing Point, McLaren, Renault, Ferrari. So that third place in the championship now between 4 teams going into the last 3 races. It's fantastic going forward. The next point is, well, Daniel Ricciardo determined to resolve unfinished business for Renault. After last year's double DNF, remember on the last lap, both he and Hülkenberg just sort of retired out of nowhere. It was really bizarre. Rain is predicted for tomorrow and on Sunday as well. Rain in Bahrain? I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? But in the desert, anything can happen. We've seen it rain in Abu Dhabi before, the last race of the season. Robert Kubica is to fill in for Kimi Räikkönen in the first practice session, just so that he can get some development time to compare the simulator to real life. Mick Schumacher this weekend and Callum Ilott will go side by side as the Formula 2 battle returns. They wrap up next weekend on the Shakir circuit as well. 87 laps of Formula 1 racing. That is going to be something else next weekend. We're live, of course, for the remainder of the season. Sainz looking to end Bahrain curse after 5 pointless outings in the previous, since 2015 onwards. Ricciardo leave it all on the table as he bids to sign off final Renault races. Coming into this one as well, watch out for Red Bull. They're going to be performing a little bit underpowered as the managing director, Jonathan Wheatley, tested positive for coronavirus on entry to Bahrain. We send him our best, but they're going to be operating slightly differently as well, so let's just hope they get it all good. But still, it looks to be a fantastic weekend here in Bahrain. You can join us tomorrow at 10:50 UK time for the first practice session. From us all here, bye for now.